Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. So tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. 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 Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. 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 It's like a place right out of a storybook. Ha! Accio! Deposit! seems a pleasant enough little place.
Indeed, your field. Also, I'm most pleased to be included.
Settled.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right. The world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Revelio. Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Poser! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her, and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of travelling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. 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 Off on another adventure, are we?
Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and
An archaic puzzle.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till... My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able...
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio. Revelio.
I think there should only be a few more vases.
Revelio.
Revelio. I'm nearly finished. Only one more vase.
Revelio.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Revelio.
Incendio! Rest easy, my large friend. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
And enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio!
This will not go well for you.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
It's the students from the town.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
I'll get you for that.
Expelliarmus!
Think you're clever, don't you? You won't be able to stop Ranrock's violence.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Always on the defensive. Won't get away with that.
Accio! Confringo!
An intruder!
Revelio.
Why, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? What was that? I feel as though I'm not.
I'm famished.
Of course it was nothing. No one here as usual. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Why don't you come up here? I won't rest.
Incendio. Confringo.
Seems your art is in this.
Accio. Potato. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Oh, are you quite finished?
Accio. Incendio.
I will make you.
Leviosa.
You don't know.
Look at this sad. Really, it is.
Incendio. Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
Leviosa.
An utterly pitiful display.
Revelio. Accio.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Incendio. Leviosa. Confringo.
If only Redrock were here to see this.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Potato. Revelio. Professor Howin will never believe this. Oh, no, you don't.
Levioso! Accio!
Everything's all right now.
Levioso!
Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. Revelio. Morgan Le Fay got an unearned If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Alohomora. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio. Alohomora.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Not your best moment, I fear.
Why is it grapple you are? You're not very good at this, are you?
Incendio!
Fortunate end for you. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
When are you going to
I won't rest until you're dead. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Do you think this is
I'm a goblin, not a toy! You are... No! Just You wait till I'm on solid ground. I won't rest. Stop! I will make you pay.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly? Release me!
You've made your last mistake. Is that it? Such arrogance. Don't you try again, I Let's get this over with. Why don't you come up here and fight me? I won't. You call that? One less human to one. Rather unwise coming back this way. Someone's Who do you think you are? I won't rest. I won't rest.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. They didn't even give her...
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere. But they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whisper...
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a power...
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has some...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell...
Understood. Well then. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Yes. Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Incendio!
Showing off as a mother. I think rules against beasts in the dormitory should be enforced.
Revelio.
My older sister. Said she carved her initials into the fireplace of our common room, but...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. The art of potion making is delicate, and as such requires great...
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbour in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor. Revelio.
I'd sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood, and I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer...
You do? Oh, thank you. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has Wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about Wizardkind.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I I can't begin to tell you how the oldest known merpeople, sirens, come from Greece, and of course Scotland. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music.
Well, I can swim.
You'd really do? The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day. See for myself. I just know it.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky. Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk. I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry. I won't give up.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive. Next.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful... Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this. Why do students always frown? Peace should burn the castle down.
Revelio. Revelio. What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we...
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only... Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often, I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its... I hope you follow, son.
Oh, my...
Revelio.
Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demigod. Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
Lately, I found myself feeling...
Carrot a nut, a sickle, a down.
Here, come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy. Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal star... Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchant.
Well, thank you, Emmett.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the... I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
Revelio.
Stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius in my house?
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Afraid of a staircase?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Incendio!
Revelio.
A pristine night.
Professor Shaw,
It is increasingly rare to find. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to...
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of... Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is...
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunas.
Yes. What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are... Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Lumos.
Lumos! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Lumos. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, sir.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much... I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy... They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they
Where precise...
According to an old...
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well.
Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Emmett.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous, thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know. And anyway. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
Revelio. is one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. 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 Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. What are you up to now? Revelio.